He's
I
making a living.
think Derek would be open to host anybody who has a sharp spear against the Quran. I think he's just looking forward to that day when people come up and try to expose the Quran. He will be happy. He will be on top of his spirits to host you if you could do that. If you could figure out the sources where the Quran has mimesis going on in this particular area, I think he will be delighted to host you, and I will be happy to come and talk about it on Mythvision.
I've watched a couple of his episodes that he has done addressing Islam or the Quran, but I get the feeling, and because Derek is very, I don't know if you've recognized this, he's very leftist now. He's become very liberal. He's very, what's the word? Tries to be over accommodating to those who he feels are minority or oppressed or something like this. Do you understand what I mean?
I do understand that.
And
I do understand that, but at the core of his project is to discredit. No, at the core of his project is to discredit the biblical, basically the Abrahamic narrative. He wants to discredit it. He wants to show that's just mythologies, just
Sure,
copied stuff over and over again.
I think in his mind, to destroy Islam is even lower on the totem pole, for example, than to.
I don't think so. I think it's high on his agenda. He's just not finding the right people. He's just not finding. There's just no headway to assault the Quran. You know why? The Quran says itself. There's a phrase it uses. It says, "لا يأتيه الباطل من بين يديه ومن خلفه." Falsehood does not or cannot approach the Quran from any direction. There is no angle of attack left for the Quran because the Quran is the communication from God, verbatim word of God. So Derek will be happy, more than happy, that you can ever imagine if you were to come up with the right arsenal to kill the Quran and to expose it. He would be happy on top of his spirits to host you, and I would like to see that day.
I'm not sure he would be that happy about it. He
will definitely be happy. I will get in touch with him. I'll say, here is a guy with a claim that he can really expose the Quran for mimesis on this particular subject of the skies. He has done his research. He's gotten the sources right. So why don't you host this debate and we'll talk on his channel? Or if he doesn't allow, we can talk on my channel. You're most welcome.
What do you think an angel is in the context of the biblical context? What do you think an angel is? What does it sound like to you?